Hi folks, my name is Patrick Benson. I'm the Senior Solutions Architect for Business Continuity with Sayers, and with me as always is Jade. She is the unofficial mascot of disaster. Don't let her small size fool you. She is the tiniest of the three dogs that we own, but she is also the most mischievous of the three dogs that we own. So yeah, what can I say? She's adorable, so she gets away with a lot. She's working the system. Anyhow, I apologize for taking so long in making another video for this series. June is the month of my birthday. It was also the month of my 20th wedding anniversary to my wonderful wife, the only person I want to be in lockdown with. And today is Father's Day, which I'm celebrating with my family. We got two wonderful kids and, as I said, three dogs. So we're trying to make the best of it as we also deal with a global pandemic. So I hope that you are all staying safe and staying healthy, and that we return to normal as quickly as possible, but that we also take the proper precautions to make sure that we're all good on the other side of this thing. That being said, let's talk about analysis. Analysis is the third professional practice of the Business Continuity Institute framework, and I am a certified member of the BCI. I'm a big believer that the BCI framework is an easy to consume and digestible framework that you can use for many different organizations to assess and to deliver business continuity needs. And analysis is the first of the technical practices. There are 4 technical practices. Now, we've already covered in previous videos the cultural practices, the first being policy and program management, the second being embedding. What are we talking about when we are discussing analysis? Well, analysis is a very important practice because with analysis, we actually start to look at how the organization is behaving. And I want to be very, very clear. When it comes to analysis, our most important objective is not to project, not to put what we want to see on paper. We have to put what we do see in the organization. In other words, analysis is the phase of business continuity where I see some organizations put on rose-colored glasses, or probably more appropriate to say, blinders. They don't want to acknowledge the truth. Analysis can be the harshest of the 6 professional practices because we have to see things as they actually are. So we do a lot of monitoring, we collect a lot of metrics during the analysis phase, and it's for the purpose of being able to answer a question. What will happen if we have a disruptive event? Will this organization be able to continue to operate? And what level of performance can we expect? That's why it's so important to be brutally honest during the analysis phase. We're not trying to change the data. We don't want it to be better than it actually is. We don't want it to be worse than it actually is. We want to be as honest as possible so that we can determine what needs to happen during the design phase in order to meet the objectives set up during the policy and program management phase. And if we do the analysis work well, if we're honest, if we're thorough, we will have a great understanding not just of what we need to do for business continuity purposes, but we may also uncover certain deficiencies that we can address to make our organization not only more resilient, but more efficient. So analysis work is critical. It is the cornerstone in many ways for the remaining technical practices. Now, I want to share some information with everyone regarding this week. Another thing that's been keeping me busy, I have 2 online events this week. And I am horrible at self-promotion, as you can tell, because it's Sunday, and I'm going to tell you about 2 events, one of which is taking place this Tuesday, June 23rd, 2020. I am presenting for Sayers a webinar on the 6 professional practices of business continuity, like I'm talking about in these videos. And it's going to be a complete webinar, about an hour in time. And we are partnering with Veeam to present this webinar. I am a big fan of Veeam. Veeam's backup and recovery software solution, as well as its disaster recovery capabilities, are wonderful. I think they're incredibly flexible. I think that they are very robust, and I'm happy to be partnering with them for this webinar this week. You will find the information for that webinar in the video description. I'll provide a link for it below. And then the very next day, Wednesday the 24th, I am a Chicago VMUG leader. We are having a virtual VMUG meeting event where we will be discussing home labs. And one of our sponsors is, again, Sayers. Thank you, Sayers, for sponsoring. Love working for an organization that when I want to do something outside of our organization, they're more than willing to help me make that happen. So Sayers, thank you for being a sponsor of the Chicago VMUG. As well as QNAP is going to sponsor this event. We will be talking about home labs, as I mentioned, and QNAP has some wonderful NAS devices, one of which we're going to be giving away. And Sayers is providing an NVMe drive for that NAS device. So thank you, QNAP, for the donation of the NAS device. Thank you, Sayers, for the donation of the NVMe. You will also find where to sign up for that Chicago VMUG event in the video description. I will provide a second link for that, and I hope to see you at both of these events. Next time I produce a video, it will be about the fourth professional practice of business continuity, and that is design. But until then, stay safe, stay well. I look forward to seeing you at the webinar for the 6 professional practices, as well as the Chicago VMUG event regarding home labs. And if you're a fan, please like this video, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know what I can discuss in future videos by leaving a comment below. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.